You broke it.
No, really. It's like 3 minutes behind. All right, tape is rolling. We're going to eject the news and move right on. Get ready to go live, boys and girls.
Excuse me. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Ain't no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo of Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right, bringing you our own brand of news 5 days a week right here inside Shroud Avatar for your viewing and listening pleasure. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Wednesday, November 1st, 2017 here inside Shroud Avatar. And, of course, time to put up the Christmas decorations. Yay!
And get your free taco.
I don't think you added another snowman today.
You're not paying quite close enough attention on the lot.
I don't look far enough over to the right. Or
look way in the back.
Oh, way back there, hiding behind the Virtue banner. That's right. Another snowman.
Yes, another snow person had been added to the lot. That's right. I try and do that right around midnight so I don't forget by the time I'm running in. Like today. Today's timing just all messed up.
Technical difficulties on the radio. The news ran a little late.
Yeah, don't know what's on that, but I was also over in the Shrouded Avatar Discord fielding a couple of comments that were made, and that's why thankfully Atos was here to field them. I got a message from Valor Bastagio out there, and he's like, man, I feel bad for Lazarus Long, man. I picked up like 30 scrolls in 3 hours. You know, and I mean, it's really, really, really bad when somebody like him is, calling me out and going, dude, man,
feeling bad for us.
I feel for you,
Feeling bad for our crafting business that has taken a hit. And then, of course,
who shows up on the lot but the man himself, Atos, and get to pick on him a little bit. But speaking of people on the lot, we've got Thexidor Markham here sporting a shiny new cloak that's going to be handed out to those streamers who are working the November 4th. Was it 4th? No, that's
the Extra Life.
Yes, the November 4th Extra Live stream. And this is Saturday. A pretty looking cloak. What's that, Tex?
This Saturday.
Now, has the deco issue been... I know it may not have been resolved yet, but has it been addressed yet? Have you gotten a...
Yes, it's been acknowledged on the bug forum, so they are working on it.
Very cool. So right now, of course, nobody's got them. They're going to get these after, of course, the stream, or before the stream, so they can wear them during their stream, I'm assuming. Have we figured that out yet?
Yeah, I don't think we have, but we will definitely figure
We've got
that
a couple
out.
days to hash that out. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
You got a couple hours
like
to figure
if we send the cloaks out before the streamers, then they're going to be like, I don't need to stream now.
Yep. Well,
saw right through me.
Is handing them out so they can wear them on stream. I think we should consider this way they've got it. Yeah,
absolutely.
This way they can show off what they got for their support, and of course, raise money for yet another good cause. But speaking of raising money, I see you sent us some updated news. I guess our own treasurer has finally gotten all the numbers crunched and the final numbers and donations. And I laughed. I saw a donation. Did you forget to turn off donations last night?
No.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Yeah, because there was a donation at 10 o'clock this morning. So
Yep. Magic happens when you don't turn off the buttons.
that's right. That's
Yeah.
okay. 'Cause, we'll make sure they get their goodies for donating to
Yeah,
the Think
so
Pink cause. That's right.
the Think Pink Pit cause has managed to raise $6,416.50 through the online form. The charity auction hosted on Shroud Marketplace brought in $1,585. That brings the total for the Think
Grand
Pink campaign
total for the Think Pink campaign.
$8,000. 8,001
$1.50.
and 50 cents. That's right. So topped
Yay.
$8,000, and
But,
don't forget that's going to be benefiting not just the ARI Fund, but also the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. And
that's right. Now,
pretty soon,
a reminder that, of course, is pre-prize distribution. That is the total that came in before we sent out physical prizes and all that good stuff. So even at that, you guys rocked it this time around. We really love you guys and appreciate all the support for this. Again, I've got my story. You know, Mom's a double cancer survivor here, breast cancer and kidney. And she actually had a kidney removed, a rib removed, just all sorts of stuff. But she just celebrated her 73rd birthday last week. And, you know, thank goodness to being able to cure some of these common cancers out there. Thank you.
And may she have many more of
That's
those
right.
birthdays.
And of course, with support from folks like you out there, maybe we can find the cure so that nobody ever has to undergo the procedures that need to be done to remove the cancer, that we can just find a way to eradicate it altogether. But great job. Far surpassed the goals that we had for this campaign. And again, Shrouded Avatar community, I can't say enough about this community. I've told you all once. I keep telling you again and again. You know, 3 months into this game, I wound up in the hospital, and people called, sent letters, stuffed animals came to visit me, and you know, I was just a new guy playing a game. You know, and this community just floored me. So it doesn't cease to amaze me when they come forth and help out for causes like this. But meanwhile,
we also have some bad news for everybody.
yes,
And
meanwhile,
that
on the other side of the coin, we have lost yet another member of the community.
And we just lost Halte Kaza, who is one of our Swedish players. I don't know I know he was in the hospital for a bit. We also had that birthday bash competition between Spec and Halte.
Yes.
But he recently passed.
Apparently, it was a heart condition, from what I've been able to glean. I'm not going to go full on this, but Minerva did put up a little thing there on the forum.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to go ahead and pay your respects, by all means, please go post if you knew the player and you were close. And again, this is one of those things that, while unfortunately, we do have to address here in the community. We do wish our condolences to his family and to all his friends out there. There's going to be a service, I'm understanding, that's in the planning for this weekend, so stay tuned and we will keep you updated on that so that you can come pay your final respects here in game. And we'll keep you abreast of all that news. But again, very sad news, and one of those things that becoming such a tight community does affect us all in that way as well. And again, once again, our condolences to the friends and family.
Absolutely.
Well, this is not the first Avatar we've lost, and of course, as we know, life. This was, going to be something we'll have to address from time to time. And hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we are the news.
It'd be great at some point if we could get some kind of an in-game memorial where we can at least put, these folks'
Okay,
name on a wall
let's
or something,
address that right now. Okay, this has been addressed several times in the past, and it's come to the consensus that we have the means to place memorials now wherever, however we want on our lots, or take a piece of a player-owned town. There are several people who have already started to do this. And the developers have told us, that, while they would love to be able to set a place aside for that specific thing, they believe it's in the best interest that players take upon themselves to do it. And since they've given us the means to do it, they prefer to do it that way. Now, of course,
I'll craft you a gravestone if you like.
That's right. We have gravestones. We have crypts. I mean, you guys have seen the decor out there. And of course, now don't forget that is something that the Area Fund has brought up. And again, maybe we should revisit that, because we do happen to have a place where we might be able to devote some space to that. But that would be a topic for a later date for the Area Fund board.
And don't forget also, there is Brittany Graveyard if you ever want to go spend some time doing some reflection as well in game as far as the massive scene. But we do have lots of information, and it is something that does become open for discussion. If you were, I'm pretty sure that over in Ordinus Mortis, they will be setting up a memorial of some sort for Halti, because he was an active member of their community.
Indeed, he was.
And so it is something that the only reason that I learned about this was through Facebook, and I am friends with Halti and Minerva, and I saw the post on Minerva's, and then from there I was able to explore a little bit more about Halti's site and see what some of his friends and family in real life have been saying. So I just don't speak Swedish, and Google Translate, it's not exactly
not always the best. That's right.
Not well. So we do have that. But yes.
But moving right along, did we cover patch notes for 685? Did we get to those yesterday? Was that was
no, we
yesterday's
did.
Patch, right?
It was yesterday's patch. It did come out like right before the show, but none of us were updated to 685. But patch number 685 did fix an issue where the tripod brazier appeared as the ground brazier, fixed seed invest emotes, so they are now teachable. I think I read this yesterday. Yeah, I read that yesterday.
I know I read it yesterday. It's just whether we covered it.
I read it on the show yesterday.
Yeah, well, cover it again real quick.
Okay, also, they fixed an exploit that allowed an artifact weapon to break expected sneak attack bonus damage values when equipped. Fixed the display name of the Banded Turkey 2017 decoration patch to match store. Fixed the Master of the Mint number 2 because Sir Frank needs multiple pictures in-game to have a unique display name and icon. Fixed error spam occurring in scenes like Whiteheart on Abundus. And they fixed the spawner issue believed to cause deco pets to spawn into scenes with incorrect visuals. Yay. and my music's back to hitching really badly again.
I just don't know what it is.
Yeah. And it's not an issue that's resolved with the fix of running in Windows 8 compatibility mode.
And again, it's been a difficult issue because the piano for the most part works, but and again, I'm surprised you're getting the hitching with the piano because it's been happening more with the lute and other instruments. The piano has been a little bit more reliable, but
but I mean, this is the hazards and pitfalls of early access.
Now, speaking of updates, a certain other developer has a daily blog that he doesn't get to daily, but he does get updated more than yet another developer.
Oh
What
yeah,
is that, semi-daily?
yeah. So yesterday, Atos finally did an update to his blog. Unlike Alum the Mad, who hasn't updated his blog in months.
Since week 1.
I think he made it 2 weeks or so.
I think he might have made it 2 weeks.
Yeah,
That's right.
So yesterday yesterday he said that the final patch is out for release 47 and he can breathe again, or so he thinks.
So he thinks. That's right.
And release 48 release is largely going to be focused on large group, multi-group, PvP, and dance party frame rates. So hey, we'll be able to hold bigger parties with better frame rates. And he's already making some big progress on these fronts and just found a major performance leak, which is a coroutine that was never canceled and would build up over time, and refactored a buff system that caused a major performance issue in these situations. Yay. Fix those bugs, make the game perform very well. Because you know what? One of the largest complaints is lack of seeing people in scenes. But you know what? A lot of these people aren't looking at their friends list to see that people are spread out all over the world.
Well, I tell you what, I was one of those who were initially, and I don't do it as often as I used to, so maybe we should get back to that, is, of course, sitting there pontificating about make friends in the game. Don't tell me you're not seeing people, but you're not friending people either, because if you don't friend people, you're not going to be matched up to scenes with people. 1. 2, you'll just never see anybody online because there is no list of, hey, these people are online even though you're not friends with them. The only way to see them is if you're friends with them, or if you randomly run by them in a town. But again, if they're not on your friends list, you can't get matched up into a scene with them in order to see them in the game. So there's something a little funky about that, maybe, the way they do the scene matching, but that's the least of your problem. If you don't have friends to begin with, you're never going to see anybody. And, of course, I can, and again, I'll do it right here. Let's pull it up. Wrong button there. Let's pull up the ye old friends list here on
F.
Yeah, F, I know. F-U.
Yeah.
And, it's 12 o'clock, here. Shroud Avatar time. About page is about 50 players, so I go down to the bottom of the page, and I tag somebody there, and I scroll up, and there's 100 players online right now, and I'll go to the next page. I got about 125 players on my list, actively online in the game right this minute.
And I don't have as many friends as Laz does, so I only have about 80 or so friends online. But you know what? That's also my means of travel.
Absolutely.
Fast travel.
Fast travel is based on your friends list. If you want to get around and you want to get where you gotta go, the more friends you have, the more likelihood of finding someone close to or at the location that you want to go to. Now I know I've said this before, but I would love to see the town scenes support over 256 players, just because when you see a bunch of people, you have that perception that things are a lot going better. And it's one where it's like, you know what? Also, steal that little thing from Dungeons and Dragons Online, where the number of instances that a town has. Go ahead and do that drop-down list, so that way you can switch between those instances. Yeah, I liked that. You know what? That's one of the reasons why I stopped playing it. It's like, really? Oh, you didn't like the instance matching? Yeah. I mean, well, it didn't fit. The feel. I mean, I went and played D&D online trying to replace my Ultima Fix, and again, the little exclamation point, question marks, go here, go there. You try and talk to somebody, and they just either stand there and look at you like you got a hole in your head, or they just go about their business, and there was no communication. Nobody wanted to talk to new people. There just wasn't community friendly, and you know, I kept running into the same dungeon over and over because I couldn't complete it, and it was just a pain in the ass. And I said, "Meh, sorry." Yeah, thankfully it's a free game, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh, get back here.
Oh, Kitty.
Kitty's decided to come say hi.
Oh, so where's she
Yeah.
been? Did you piss her off because she hasn't
No.
been around for the last week or two?
No, I didn't piss her off. There was a guest here at the house for a week, and she
Decided
she
to
just-
go love on him instead.
yeah, love on her, and then from
Oh,
there
her.
now.
Oh, okay, yeah, there we
now,
go.
Now I'm dealing with. She's back to chewing on cords that she shouldn't be chewing on. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot something. I forgot something.
What's that?
You know what?
Oh, he's got his jack.
I've got the jack. I said I needed to start doing this on the set because the almighty Gix Vargax did provide me with a nice beverage.
Yeah,
And,
I had to drink my beverage while I was there because I can't take that stuff back on the plane.
And this is an extra special beverage provided by the almighty Gix Vargax. The only problem is since I don't drink a lot, I have to cut it with something else. So cutting
Jack
it
and
with Diet Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper, not Dr. Pepper. Jack and Diet Dr. Pepper.
You're killing me, man. You're killing me.
Man, if you
looking
really
good booze, man.
if you really knew how much it was diluted, you'd laugh hysterically.
Oh no, I know. Yeah,
Tasty.
Shooter should disown you for that. I tell you.
I don't know what you're talking about. So we do have the Jack and Diet Dr. Pepper going on. So that way I can read the stand-up corner and participate in the NBNN drinking game.
So, you're going to participate today. Okay, very cool. Very cool.
Starting early. And List wants to know what's the name of my sorority again. I believe it's the Moo Moo Moo. I can't remember. It was so long ago.
And the Delta Moose? No?
So don't forget, stand-up corner is where the devs say, hey, I worked on this yesterday. I'm working on this today. Something random gets written down, eventually gets posted to the interwebs, and we get to interpret it. So this is yesterday's stand-up corner. Remember, today is hump day. Yesterday was Taco Tuesday. And tomorrow is Torta Thursday.
Today is the day you get
Tequila
taco.
Thursday.
In case you didn't know. So over in the art department yesterday, Bob the Builder,
Death Bunny Bob.
he said he was working on some dead hedges and bugs
Bug.
NBNN drinking game. And mansions. Whereas Damon, he was working on the Magic Shields visual effect.
Magic
Fletcher.
Shields.
Yeah.
Fletch. Damn.
Working on
Lives.
capes and bloody outfits and elf children.
Elf children. Ooh, you're going to get Arius all excited now.
Oh, yeah. Ugly Fist. Working on the satyr talking setup and the baby dragon and Norgard barbarians.
Very interesting.
Then the almighty Gix Vargax. Matt. He was boning the satyr so that way it would talk and emote.
Emotes. What do we got coming down the pipe next? You got the Dougie
What?
coming.
Who,
You got the
me?
Running Man.
Oh, yeah. Over in design. Beezus.
The Bees.
Working on fireworks and quest equipment.
Fireworks? Really? Like we
More
need
fireworks.
More fireworks.
Yeah,
More
yeah,
fireworks. Need more fireworks.
I already have like 30 boxes of fireworks already.
I've
I
got
don't
a
think I need-
box over here in a corner named Replenishing, and just for giggles and grins, I'm just going to get up and go over there and open it up for people to see.
Oh, the fact that there's 50 fireworks in there. Yeah.
Oh, the fact that let's see how many snowball boxes and firework boxes. I'm stuck. Here we go.
Hey, and don't forget, Beezus is also working on recipes.
And these are the ones that I've just claimed. Okay, these yeah. Let's see how many replenishing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 13 snowball boxes right here, just alone. Fireworks boxes, yeah, I got a whole bunch of them.
Hey, I know if you want to get rid of some, you can go sell them on Shroud Marketplace.
You know, I bet I could, but you know what?
Yeah.
It's just too early to do that because some of these fireworks, like the ones that you got during a telethon, just
yes,
they are priceless, literally, because they have a $0 price on them, and those are going to be the ones that are really sought after later on.
Well, you know what? Atos is going to try to crash the scene and invite tons and tons of people to lunch with Laz and Jack.
Well, invite away. I know
and
there's at least 120 some odd people on. Bring them on.
Oh yeah,
bring them on.
Bring them all. Bring them all. Force them all to join lunch with Laz and Jack, and then more Mr. Nice Guy.
For scene crashing.
Yeah. Damien. He's working on Solace Bridge, outskirts optimization, and polish. Where Dan the Man
Brennan,
working on the discovery of entrances and resource spawners. Don't forget, one of the things after you discover an entrance inside of a scene, whenever you go back into that scene, you'll be able to choose which entrance you want to go to.
As long as you discovered the entrance.
Yes, to me, it should be from which direction of the map you're coming in would dictate which entrance you use, but nope.
I would like that better, at least so you could, because the extra pop-up personally is a pizza, and, I've got one scene now that I'm actually happy to have that entrance picker in, but that's about it, and it's only because every time I go into that scene, I gotta go run way across the scene to get where I want to go, so now I can just get a little bit closer, but for the most part, yeah, the main entrance is usually more than fine.
And not only that, the tech is already there for saying which side of the scene you're entering and which entrance it uses, because that's the same tech for control points.
Technically, but control points get a little shabby sometimes.
Shh.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Sanyo working on nested prefab optimization and quests in conversations. Lum the Mad. He's trying to update some text. And the easy way to do that is to use your keyboard. Voice recognition, it's come a long way in the last 20 years, but it's still a little bit off in Quest.
Well, doesn't he have his own text editor just for questing?
Yes, he does. That he programmed and he designed. And yes. Whereas Sorcerer Steve, he's working on the Path of Truth mine. Path of Truth mine. New mine. Mine. We need more mines. Oh, yeah. Little boy Bobby.
Little Bobby Thompson. PhD.
He's updating. Fella. I know. He's updating Decay. And Soda Map.
Woohoo! Soda Map getting some love. Bam,
yes.
Bam.
Eric is working on Bugs. Wait, hold on. NBNN drinking game.
Getting crowded out here, buddy.
And spawners and Cobalt animations. JY is working on the interactive triggers. Wizard Smoke. You know what he's doing? He's Puff passing around the lockdown cleanup and scene content list updates. The Deathbringer one and only, working on performance and bugs.
It's a little different when you got a drink, ain't it?
It just means I have to take more time. And profiling instrumentation and Quest user interface.
Profiling. That's not fair.
Burning Toad.
The burn.
He's scratching the itch that's build mastering and world builder support and the crown merchant support. The Rock.
Rock.
Working on Soda Map and store architecture update. Whereas Tassela's working on partner architecture and VIP bundles.
Vip.
Over in studio services, Andrea working on forums and issue tracking.
Got issues to track, man. Got issues. Like
I've got lots of
teleport and
issues.
recall
Most of them
scrolls.
involve that guy.
Got issues with those recall and teleport and potions dropping. You got a lot of issues with that, man.
No, I'm aware. And Barrick working on surveys and contests and meetings. The Attenwood working on sanity testing and reward delivery and Jira testing and patch notes. Chaos working on the KPI tracking and crown merchant inventory and accounts and meetings and integrations. Serafina.
Man.
I know. Working on that customer service.
Wonderful. Customer service.
And QA and internal guidelines review. We're over in useless overhead. The Dippy Bird.
The bird.
Working on bugs.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird.
And playtesting. And release planning. And patches.
Patches. That's right.
Yes.
Let's patch out.
Jess. She's working on Epic
Jess.
Data meeting plan.
NFG
And-
Jess?
No. Jess is from Travian.
Yeah. So,
And leads meeting. Hutch. So
Hutch.
the NFG on the stand-up corner is still core.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah. Hutch is working on asset optimization and a nightmare statue.
That's it.
Yeah. Lord British hanging out in some meetings and writing some Jiras. Sasha working on the general business and KPI
Business.
direction.
He taking over for Gorn?
Ooh. Someone decided to just bite me.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's a love bite.
Yeah. And you
Sure felt
enjoyed
like it. Sure felt like a love bite. The Dark Star working on the weekly update and leads meetings and promotions and art review. And Stefan working on the Epic Data meeting plan and leads meeting and compatibility testing and KPI planning.
KPI.
And that's what our devs said they were working on yesterday.
Yesterday.
And don't forget that that Atos is trying to summon more and more people here, as long as they say okay. Just because he wants to test the scene, and he's trying to get some data on how to improve having more people
having
in the
all
instances.
these people in a scene.
Having
that's right.
all the people in the instances.
Now, let's see how many
because-
people we actually have in the scene now. Yeah, that's about normal for us. That's
Yeah.
There's a couple names
so-
out there that.
Wait. I don't have Charn as a friend. Right click.
Well, that's
Add
a great way
friend.
again. Don't forget, great way to
Yeah,
get friends is to
yeah.
use that friends list and sit there and.
Okay, that person's a friend. That person's a friend. Pete the noob. I don't want to friend him. He's a little.
Yeah, you don't want
screw
that
that
guy
guy.
as a friend.
Yeah,
man.
that
He's
guy.
a sketchy character. I'm telling you.
Yeah. And I think Thorwalg is the last one I don't have as a friend.
Although I tell you, he puts on one hell of a party. That guy. Live.
Oh,
on
absolutely.
stream.
Yeah. Live on stream, sausage party coming from.
Literally. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. So we do have other information. What else do we have today?
I don't know. I think that's about it. I think we're done for today. We can just call it a day and
We're-
get
we're-
out of here. What do you
call-
say? We call it cocktail o'clock
Well,
and go home early.
I mean, you started late, and now you're going to finish early. I mean, I like this
story of
plan.
your
I mean,
life.
Laz is
man.
the king of finishing early.
That's right. Story of your life. Yeah, I start late
A good-
and I finish early.
the show lasted all of 30 seconds today.
I don't know. Let's
Now-
take it
now
out,
we-
take
now
it
we
out
need
to
a
the
nap.
audience. Anybody got anything sitting there bothering them, perturbing them. They want to say that they're starting to enjoy with all the new changes, anything like that. I mean, I'm not going to soapbox anything. The guys and gals are very much aware of the problems that we're complaining about. And again, that's got to do with those drops.
And we also know that they're working on it, and it will be resolved soon. And the list is informing us that the Virtue League award ceremony is tonight. So don't forget, the Virtue League is multiple tiers of PvP. So based off of your PvP experience and how well you slaughter everybody in lower tiers, you get promoted to the higher tiers. And so that way you're fighting someone that should be relatively equal footing as far as PvP experience. And so that way you can hone those PvP chops and hone those builds and destroy everybody else. So and that takes place out in Virtual Isle.
Because Wayne Klotz, I believe, is going to be covering that on NBNN tonight. So if you want to catch it live and you're not in game and you're looking to see who the winners are, what they've got going on out there, you can tune in to NBNN tonight. Catch Wayne Klotz, Action News Reporter, giving you the latest and greatest on that update and on that party.
And tonight is just the award ceremonies. So
Just
all the winners,
awards.
all the winners are being awarded their prizes. So, but please make sure that you check out the EVL. Go to the town of Virtue Isle, which is nested inside of Virtue Oasis, for their Wednesday night PvP games, and make sure and join them. And the new season should be starting real soon. And every season they make some slight rule changes. Like last season, they actually had one where, you know what, if you're going to use artifacts and you want no rules whatsoever, you have to join this group for the PvP. And those guys absolutely dominate. And this cat is very happy to see me. I'll tell you that much.
Happy to see you today, huh?
Oh yeah, she is in my lap and she is purring like there's no tomorrow.
Now
I can hear it. I can hear the purring through my headphones.
Now I see Twilight Tempest here, and of course, gotta give a shout out. Those guys had their Halloween blowout party last night.
And Twilight Tempest and Vooch did a fantastic job with the haunted house out in Minwint. And took them 9 months to build it, and that thing was absolutely fantastic. And as I said last night, I did go AFK during the dance party.
Oh, we know. Justin was busting your chops all over the radio last night, and you were oblivious
I'm aware.
to it.
She told me. She told me.
We're sitting there laughing.
It's all good. Or is the secret thing that I was AFK listening to her busting my chops and laughing?
Oh, well, she was expecting you to chime in at some point or another, but apparently,
I didn't. I was truly AFK. Yeah, my apologies.
Oh, don't thank us. Thank you, Twilight. You guys,
Twilight and Vooch.
I tell you what, you guys deserved all the promo you got on that. You definitely deserve getting on the cover of Massively Multiplayer. For that, I mean that was just something that is going down in Shroud of the Avatar history. I mean, and of course, I'm assuming you guys are going to break it out every year, do the same thing, make it bigger and better, hopefully, and we'll look forward to seeing what you guys do with that.
Yeah, and don't forget, everybody that's out here, don't forget, if you want to help with the profiling of the server, and as we try to fix some of these lag issues when we get lots of people in here, you might as well do things. I mean, some emotes, some PvP. Chris is flagged for PvP so that he's open season.
Yeah, if you want to try and kill some of your
but he wasn't taking damage from Liz. So
I know.
For some odd reason, weird things just happened on my computer. And I'm looking at white and black screens. I don't know what the hell just happened.
Yeah.
Your face is glowing very bright now.
Yeah, and
because it went bright on him.
Game crashed. That's what it was.
Hey, well.
And OBS just crashed as well.
Okay, well, as long as your Zoom
Every-
don't crash, we'll
We could-
continue
we could
to
blame
move right
Chris,
on
right?
here.
I'd still blame
Yeah.
Chris.
I mean, an OBS crash and a game crash at the same time. I wonder what caused that.
I don't know, but we're just gonna have a good time
I mean,
watching
the music
watching
was
this
hitching
happen
a
here.
little bit before that, anyways. So I am loading up the game again.
Yeah,
What's
funny.
the count at?
I've been hearing the music. Music's been ticking
It-
on quite
yeah,
a
it
right
won't back
along
down.
here.
It was hitching on me, so I don't know what is going on. So but it's pretty cool when it's like you end up with a game crash and an OBS crash at the same time.
Yeah, well, that's not something that happens quite often.
No,
around here, but I'm telling you what, I'm just digging.
I've never seen that.
Trying to take the scene down here, and it's
Working
chugging
on it.
right along. We're bringing this to you again. This is live, folks. So if you're catching
yeah.
us in replays, again, these are the kind of things you miss when you're not hanging out at lunch with Laz and Jack.
This
every
is
weekday.
actually intentional. Let's go ahead and
try
Atos
it.
is
Intentionally
profiling.
try and crash the
Yeah.
system.
I mean,
That's
I
right.
can
Yeah.
I can crash it real quick just playing a Loot of Inspiration like I did the last week.
And
Have they not fixed
so-
that yet?
They asked not to though. They asked
Yeah.
not to.
And It's the Thief actually did ask a question inside of Twitch, and he wants to know how to send a whisper to a person that isn't a friend. It doesn't matter if a person is a friend or not. If you want to whisper them, it's /W, the person's name, comma, and then you can start typing your message. And after you do that comma, it should actually change your name
Should
to
be a
being
space
Blue.
between whisper and the person's
Oh,
name. No,
Oh yeah, yes, /W space name,
comma
comma,
message.
space message.
Yeah, space
Yeah.
message. Very good. Very good.
Yes. Yeah.
It's all
And
about
so
it's all about the
you can-
syntax. Yeah,
You
syntax
can
errors.
whisper anyone and everyone. And let's just say my
Anyone you
loading
want.
my loading is still taking about 45 seconds.
Oh yeah, you're gonna take you a little while to load into this mess. We got
oh,
fire,
yeah.
we've
Oh.
got meteor showers, we've got
I need Mandrake root. I don't have any Mandrake.
How
with
much
me.
you need? I got thousands.
Just enough to
upon
crash it. Oh, I'm sorry. It's
thousands.
Black Pearl I need.
Yes.
I'm gonna crash this scene, you know.
Yeah,
Well,
now-
that
now
is-
the
I'll
that
walk
is
up
the
to you so you don't have
purpose.
to like try to find me.
And don't forget that people should be attacking Atos for breaking things.
Right.
And if you want to take your frustrations out on Atos, now is the time.
Even though he's in
Doesn't-
God mode.
You know what? Or you can practice the new spank emote on him and spank him.
Go spank him.
Right.
There you go. That's what we
So
need.
I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can do for him, or to him, and you can no longer operate the inoperable Kobold cannon, so you can't give him a reach around. So, yeah,
That's sad.
I know. It's like stop breaking my broken emotes.
There you
Yeah,
go.
they're the coolest
And,
guns in the game.
Got
You can't
Patch
even-
Up out there.
Stop fixing my
chiming
broken
in that
emotes.
if you do it wrong by sending a whisper, the game should actually give you an example of the syntax for the whisper command if you screw it up. So it is one of those nice things. Another thing I can tell you while I was over talking on the Shroud Discord, Barrick chimed in over there, and if next time you pop on in, you may notice that things are just a little bit more organized over there. Barrick took and organized all the different chats into categories now. So for those of you guys interested in that, that's out there.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we really need categorized Discord chats, but we've
did that
got
time
them
as well.
now. Of course, around here, you know what we do. You know, we're in the green room because we're just too
You're-
damn lazy to move down to the live on air room every
That's right.
day.
I thought you just supported chaos. That's all.
Yeah. No, it was, we just, I don't know, one day we just stopped moving down there because it was a pain in the ass, and we stayed here. Yeah.
We forgot, and people came in on the green room anyways. That's the default room, and it's like, oh, I forgot. Oh yeah,
no
we're supposed to
big
be
deal.
live on air.
That's right.
It's all good.
It's all good. But you know what? It's that time, folks. That time for us to start winding up and getting out of here as we watch them try and crash the scene. And, man, it is just getting crazy here.
You know what? When it takes like 3 seconds for one of the meteor showers to like make it through this.
Yeah, it's getting a little laggy here. I'm seeing all sorts of stuff. And I'm getting
the network disconnect icon as well.
I've had that up, yeah.
So, but if you think about it, it's like we don't even have, 20-something players, 30 players in here?
It's a good number now.
Maybe
and that's not including the NPCs.
Maybe about 45 or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, but this is good stress testing for the game, and it gives Chris that feedback of, okay, what do I need to do in order to make it so that way I can fit 100 people in a scene?
How many people can we cram on the set of Laz and Jack?
How many people can we? The fun part is I'm surprised there hasn't been any dragons, trolls, and other weird things that have made an appearance to kill all the players that are out here.
Well, if you kill all the players, then you don't get all the feedback, right? I mean,
well, you get the feedback too. I mean, Chris is just looking at the data. I mean, it's like, what all is triggering this lag, and what can be done to improve it?
Indeed.
So, is that a harp of inspiration? Will that help?
No.
It will crash it.
Yeah, that is a known issue. So please put away.
Put down the harp. Sit back down at the piano. Yeah, this is just a mess out here. I love this shit.
I'm still trying to sit.
While we're watching this happen out here, let's go ahead and remind you that, of course, if you want to get the latest news or information, you want to check out what's going on in the game, you want to see what's happening tonight, you want to go check something out in the forums, you want to look up a town on Soda Map, you need some help from sodahelp.org, you want to do some shopping, or you just want to chat with somebody or listen to the radio, go ahead and get yourself the copy of the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar app, available on the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store for your convenience. The app is free, and you've got all sorts of great links, including the NBNN Daily Britannian, published 7 days a week. And, of course, you can subscribe to the newspaper and have it put right in your inbox every day, so you don't have to go looking for it. You can go shop the marketplace. You can check out the bounty board. And coming soon, I'll have a link to the Zoom room. You can actually come on in and watch the two of us live and in person. Our Zoom room does handle up to 100 people. So you got a camera and you want to look funny on screen, we may just throw you up there if you come on and join us. So
Probably
don't forget,
not.
You can also check out the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar.
Yes, and that community calendar, don't forget, is an aggregate of all of the known calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar that Laz knows about. And if you have a Google public calendar, or if you have an event that you want added to the community calendar, you need to email news@nbnn.info, and that guy will eventually do something.
Let me address something. It's a thief. You don't actually have to leave the event to go into PvP mode. If you want to go into PvP mode, you can just attack another PvPer and you will automatically flag. Just so you know. You don't have to run to the Oracle. Easy way to become PvP is just to an attack at a PvPer. And patch up, I don't know. I'm sure elementals cause some issues, but just wanted to answer those two questions. Yes. Very easy to flag PvP. All you got to do is attack somebody who's already flagged. That's right.
Another way is get in their party, and that will flag you as well.
Try and heal a PvPer, I think. Or can you even do that anymore?
You have to be in the party for that.
Okay,
be in the party.
When you try and heal somebody who's PvP, it doesn't flag you. It doesn't let you do it at all.
It doesn't let you do it at all.
Doesn't let you do it at all anymore. All right, cool. This way we know that.
No more blue healers.
Yep. Okay, but moving right along, back to today's calendar.
Don't forget, if you want to add stuff, email that guy, news@nbnn.info, and eventually he'll do something. And
Eventually.
Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s, around the clock, you can listen to Radio Free Britannia
WRFB.
and hear two idiots interpreting the news, so you don't have to, on a little show called Lunch with Us. At 7 p.m. this evening don't forget, is the EVL Virtue League award ceremony taking place in Virtue Isle, which is inside of Virtue Oasis. At the same time, on the Ether Amplifier, you can tune into Radio Free Britannia for the 70s at 7.
Don't know if that's actually going to happen. Wayne Klotz may preempt that today. Don't know. He didn't say whether he was going to be taking over the radio or
streaming,
not. So we got it covered one way or the other.
Yeah. At 8 p.m. on Avatar's Radio, DJ Squirrel is going to be biting through the wires. Squirrel. What's more important is what happens at 8 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia.
Stays
you
on
get
Radio Free.
You get your ear holes probed by none other than the Doctor.
Doctor.
Yeah. Eclipse Maiden during Unmedicated Schizophrenia Part 1. In game, you can always go to Striker Sparhawk's Happy Hour. And then at the final event of the evening is taking place on Radio Free Britannia, and that is the Record Room.
Do we have an update coming in, or is that... I heard a buzz.
I don't know. Do we have something?
I'm
not looking at the game right now.
I thought you might have had an update coming in on the phone as to location or something like that.
Oh, no. Okay. What I do have, that was a friend request on Facebook.
Okay.
On my not fake account that I don't use.
On your not fake account, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this mess, I tell you.
If you're going to friend me on Facebook, friend Jackson Assist. Then you'll actually see things. If you friend my other account, you won't see anything.
His real account, you don't get nothing.
Yeah, nothing happens there.
Not a thing.
All kinds of weirdly inappropriate things happen on my fake account, though. Jackson Assist is where it's at.
Yeah, well, Synesys, he's got all sorts of crazy stuff happening. Trying to get a overhead here. I guess the one I had was the best.
I don't know. I mean, we did have some Reapers show up on the set.
I saw that. Yeah. There's all sorts of stuff still going on here, but
I still haven't managed to sit down, even though I have tagged my chair.
I'm not even going to try and move at this point. I'm still sitting in my chair.
I'm going to turn off names just that way we can get like 1 frame per second more.
And you're watching the chaos here on NBNN.info. Of course, don't forget, if you want to come join in all the hijinks and shenanigans, you want to see all this craziness, you can come on over into Owl's Head and join us here 5 days a week. Of course, you can come on into Discord. Go to NBNN.info, WRFB.rocks. Click on the Discord links. It'll bring you right on into the green room. Otherwise, you can use your browser or the app and type in discord.me/NBNN. That'll bring you in on your browser. Use the app, tap on the NBNN Discord. That'll bring you right on in as well. And of course, we're bringing you the latest news right here and craziness on the lot 5 days a week here in Shroud of the Avatar. Of course, Think Pink is over. I need to change that panel, so disregard that panel. Of course, the Airy Fund is going to be bringing you the Extra Life Streamathon coming up this Saturday. Don't forget, of course, Telethon up on Friday. We'll give you more information about that on tomorrow's show. Coilmore Wands, putting the magic in your hands. If you're looking for custom-made wands or staves, look up Arius Coilmore. He'll make it custom just for you. Scrota's Music Service. It's Scrota.
Dragon.
It's music, and it's a red dragon up on the lot. Watch out, folks. BMC wants you to come down to Market Road and check out all the vendors out there for all your crafting needs. Of course, there's also some bazaars set up throughout the lands. It is a big town, so go check out all the vendors out there in Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region, right next to the town of Exeter, conveniently located near the Exeter and Elysium mines for your mining addictions. RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. If you're looking for any goodies from Shrouded Avatar, t-shirts, patches, hats, hoodies, glassware, coffee mugs, etc., check out RelicsByRill.com. And if you want to save a little money while you're out there, use the promo code NBNN when you check out, and you'll save 10% at RelicsByRill.com. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you all sorts of entertainment and information throughout the week, right here on your in-game radios. Of course, Lunch with Laz and Jack 5 days a week. You got the Deco Divas every Wednesday and Thursday. Sarah and Andark doing your late night tonight. House of Omen, late night grind on the weekends. Wake Up New Britannia every Saturday morning in the GMC Top 20, starting off your week with Arius. All sorts of great stuff happening throughout the week, so don't forget to tune on in to WRFB.rocks. And of course, last but not least, we would be amiss if we didn't tell you where you can go buy or sell all your swag in here inside Shrouded Avatar. If you got stuff you looking for, you got stuff you want to get rid of, go open your store, because there are now how many vendors out of Shroud Marketplace?
79, I believe.
79 vendors, man.
Different player vendors. Every single vendor is responsible for setting up their own items, so they're maintaining their own inventory and setting their own prices. So you know what? You end up with a pricing war on teleports and recall scrolls for some odd reason on Shroud
Ain't
Marketplace.
No pricing war, man. They're giving them away. It's killing
I know
me.
it's
killing me.
Killing our ability to make
make a living out
bucks.
here.
I know. It's like can't make an in-game living, can't make an out-of-game living. Killing me, Smalls. But yes, also, you know what? Don't forget that extra special coupon if you shop Synesis stuff and you use the discount code Jack10 off.
10 off.
Yeah, I mean, you can save 10% off of everything in my store, including my
Use
Dookie.
backpack.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Jack needs to pay rent.
That's right. Uh-oh.
And then
Shit's getting deep
things got summoned. But if you're looking for anything and everything game related, check out some of the featured vendors. Check out all kinds of things for crafting items, accounts, game gold, crowns of the obsidian, all the way to artifacts, rares, crafted items. Newest shop is Bows by Twist. He'll probably be putting some bows up real soon. Or even in-game services. So if you need someone to do some weird things, like you need someone to follow you around for an hour and play some music, you can always get Skirta's music service, where $5 gets you
anything you want.
Yeah, and if you need some... Yeah, if you need some help leveling your character in-game, you can always contact Mal's Power Hour or Armelian's Gold and more for the Adventure Boost. Yeah, you know what? You know what? We are actually we are so proud of this that we have actually spent some money on some cheese sign writing, because
Cheesy
you know
writing. That's
lining
right.
up that cheese is a royal pain. And you know what? You need to contact Wisham's shop if you need some cheese sign writing. And if you need an in-game wedding, there's a certain guy that you could contact. He does some in-game weddings sometime.
I'm trying to track this mechanical dragon, but the other dead dragon is like right in front of me, and I can't do it. Yeah.
It's over in the background.
I know.
So Weddings and More by Laz, and not just weddings, but a whole lot more, including teleports and recall scrolls from his shop. But my shop, you can use that discount code Jack10 off, 10% off anything on my shop, which means that you can get a tax-free village lot deed for less than $500.
Woohoo!
And if you're looking for a founder keep deed with a city-size house as well as a 5-story basement, you know what? That's on Shroud Marketplace. Anything and everything.
That's
game
right. All
related.
sorts of goodies on Shroud Marketplace. But of course, that's going to do it for us today. The clock on the piano says 25 after 12, which means we're done.
We're done. 25 after 12.
Well, that's what the clock says. I mean, yeah.
Jeez, man. Don't
Shroud
forget,
time.
we have to thank the most important people around here, and that's you guys for watching.
You guys. Love you
And
guys.
on Twitch, YouTube,
There we
listening on
go.
Radio
we
Free
we
Britannia.
need the heart
And-
emote for our avatars so that, you know.
I have to
can
keep
show
the cat
the
hair
love.
out of my beverage.
But we got to get out of here, folks. We'll be back
Yes.
with more news, sports, entertainment, crazy, wild happenings like the shenanigans and hijinks that are going on out here today. Only
Yes.
here on NBNN, only here in Owl's Head. Till then, I'm Laz,
I'm Jack.
and we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody, and we will see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Started late, ended almost on time.
Almost on time. We're 3 minutes late, for crying out loud. Actually,